Yeah.
And I can delete it later if I want. And we're live. Thank you for listening live on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. I'm playing the Friday Continuous. Quick note, I have a cold, so I may be coughing and or sniffling during the campaign. Please do your best to ignore it. Why are you smoking a cigarette? Let's begin.
Sorry, I just have the sniffles, man.
We're going to continue where we last left off. You guys were at... We're going to retroactively say it Scotty followed you guys, just because otherwise he'd be dead.
Thanks.
You're all at the... Oh, Scotty, are you caught up on what happened?
Yeah, they told me that the Mages Guild got destroyed after the King's army swept in.
I'm going to... I'm just going to recap everything that happened. So they were at the Mages Guild, and they heard an alarm sound or a bell, and they saw everyone pretty much fleeing the streets of the city, and the mages leaving the city. Gaul then tells them that the Imperial army is on their way, and that if they don't leave now, everyone will die. They do not stand a chance just because of the sheer size of the army. So you guys and Gaul left, and he took you guys to some kind of camp, a refugee camp, as it were. And he informed you. He left you guys there for a couple hours and came back. He had left to check on Skullhorn and returned to tell you guys that there's nothing left. And I believe that's...
You hear that, Scotty?
Literally,
there's nothing left.
We're talking about finding.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
okay, that's
people.
right. You guys were gonna. That's right. You guys are talking to the.
We ended when we were waiting for the
for the people who are going into the city. Scotty, if you've not looked at the map has been updated.
Okay. I didn't make an account yet, sorry.
No, that's fine. Let's continue. Go ahead. You guys are just waiting, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Then we'll just continue. Give me 1 second to open the my notes. Probably should have done this before.
Dang, bro.
Okay. So I assume all of you are just waiting for the people to return from the town?
Yep.
Since everyone is healed, I guess I have to. I just don't think I can do it.
And because we told you you're an idiot, even though
I was right this time.
But you're an idiot, so we can't believe you.
Bones, you're still a paladin person, right? Cleric, right?
I'm cleric still, yeah.
Roll perception check.
You kidding me? No one's gonna believe me. So who cares? Okay, cool. No one cares, mate. No one cares. Because, no one's gonna believe me anyway. Easy.
Okay, yeah, no, you don't notice anything. Actually, no, you do notice.
Oh, come on.
Throughout all of your healing everyone, you've never found anyone dead. You found people near death, and you found people who are extremely sick and, dying, but no one physically dead.
That's kind of neat. Cool. I don't know what to do with this information. I'm an idiot, so what do you expect me to do with this?
Your call. Just letting you know what you've noticed.
I'll just tell the party that no one was dead, I guess.
Okay.
So they can figure out what to do with this information. Maybe the disease isn't deadly? I don't know.
What disease?
I don't know. You said they were sick or something. I don't know.
There's people who are sick because you're in a refugee camp. Yeah. They don't have medicine.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
I don't want to...
Was it Gamble?
I want to try and read my book while everyone else is doing their things.
Okay. Oh shit! I forgot to make the reading rules. For now, Gamble, we're gonna use. What did we do last time? I don't remember.
It was DC 15.
Oh, that's right.
15, you learn something.
Gamble, we're doing a willpower check of 15 whenever you read to see if you actually gain any knowledge. Because otherwise, and just like real life, you may be reading, but you don't process the information.
Yeah.
Close.
13, so no.
Okay.
You said it went down every time you read as well. DC was lower every time.
Yeah, every time you fail, the DC will go down, just so you don't keep failing. Eventually, if you keep rereading, you'll learn something, just like real life. But we'll worry about that later. I'll actually write rules up for that. But for now, just DC 15 flat. Gamble, you do notice images that as you flip through the book, however. There are, the actual, like, schematics and everything have images, and you're able to see kind of what you're not 100% what each thing is, just because they're not, like, pictures of what the finished product. They're what like, the creation process.
Alright.
That's what you did gain from this, reading the book.
Alright, what's everyone else doing?
I assume just waiting, correct?
I'm gonna just study a stun arrow. Try to figure out how I can build it.
Okay. Roll a blacksmith check.
10.
10. Okay.
Or 9, I think.
Okay. Is this everything everyone's doing while they wait? Nim
Actually,
go ahead.
What's this town called that we're going to?
That you're going to a town?
No, we're
That
waiting
broken
here
down
for
town,
people to
right?
come back from a town.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
The name of the town is Cyrus.
I want to use my lore card on it, honestly. I'm curious.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll roll a history check. Come on, man. I have good history.
I'm using my lore karma card. It works.
No. Here's the thing, Nymph. Here's the thing. Your history check would only tell you vaguely, even if you roll a nat 20, about the town. If he uses the karma card, I essentially tell him everything there is to know about this thing.
All right.
The broken down town sounds kind of interesting too, so I'm gonna learn about it, I guess.
The town is old. That's all you know. So I get to know.
Thank
No, I'm
you.
joking.
Wow.
Subtract the karma card from inventory, and I'll tell you exactly why it is the way it is.
It's gone.
Okay. Cyrus was a thriving town up until a year ago. Almost exactly a year ago, give or take a few months. The town was attacked by a dragon. The dragon had gone into town. No one was prepared for it. So they, obviously the dragon just wiped the town clean, killed everyone inside. In the process, the dragon also left behind, it laid a bunch of eggs in the town. These eggs were not pure dragons. It spawned drakes.
Good thing I've used my lord card on this.
The
now
town
we know we're
is overrun by drakes. This is why you have the refugee camp has people sneaking into the town to get supplies.
Yeah, the good thing I used my lore card here, else we would have been surprised by drakes.
How
Why
many?
didn't they tell us this?
What?
It's been overrun, Scotty.
Literally
How-
overrun.
There's no way to tell.
There's no
how
way
many
for me to
there's.
tell you. There's hundreds upon thousands.
So, Scotty, remember the
lots.
Rat King campaign where it's like the rats flood the streets? Imagine that, but spread out across the whole town.
And also
And
drakes.
each rat is a drake.
Yeah, except it's baby dragons, basically.
I bet they taste good.
They might. For taste one.
Scotty,
Kill.
Just
don't
like
kill a drake
Gorgons.
and eat its meat. Yeah, Yeah, just like Guardians. Actually, eat
actually,
as
you
many
know what?
drakes as you want.
Bones, you get a little more information for that.
Okay.
You also get a little something revealed to you on the map.
You will.
Um,
The map. Give me a second.
in addition to the town being overrun, for the past few months, a group of people specifically trained to fight dragons have set up a fort near Cyrus to try and take the town back.
Oh, freaking ace, bro. If we can just go there and help them out. Easy. I'm really glad I used my karma card, because we wouldn't have gotten that with a history check.
No, you would not have.
Sure.
You would have maybe found out there were drakes there, or the dragon type, but you would not have found out literally everything else.
Freaking ace.
Good thing you didn't play on Pennyville, because there's literally no information on Pennyville. There is nothing to learn from Pennyville. I'm just letting you guys know now, don't play on Pennyville.
Someone play Pennyville.
I'll be right back.
He's looking for his karma card so he can play on Pennyville. Okay. One second. Okay. Anyone else want to do anything? Sorry, I thought I had to sneeze. Anyone else want to do anything? No?
Guess not.
Okay.
Is there a blacksmith?
In the refugee camp? No.
Yes. No? Okay.
There's barely tents up. Like, this is a real refugee camp, not like a town of people who are refugees, like an actual refugee camp. People are physically dying and have no food or water.
You know, I'd like to think I'd helped at least a little bit.
Which is why you got karma.
I know. It's cool. I did something.
Okay, eventually, you guys do see people returning from Cyrus. You see them. You see 4 people, each one holding an end of a long stick, pierced through a drake. They are carrying back quite a few drakes on these sticks. Is it like you do with a fish? You'd pierce it through the head. They're doing that with the drakes and carrying the drakes back to the camp.
It's your chance. How do taste?
Yeah, wait, no. First of all, how big are drakes?
Full grown drakes are about as big as I'd say a Labrador dog.
Oh, I was more thinking like a small SUV.
Oh no, they're not that big. No, they're. I mean, maybe as big, maybe bigger, maybe.
Like a Mastiff?
I don't know what that is.
Alright, how big do dragons get then?
Dragons, massive. Those are going to be 2-3 stories.
Okay.
There are lore behind the dragons and stuff, but I'm not going to go into that right now.
Use the karma card.
Just
use your karma card on me. I want to find out some stuff.
That's a good idea. You'll find out all the lore on Gamble. What you guys could do to find out about your flaws, I guess, if you wanted to.
Oh, you never gave me my closet skeleton.
No, remind me after the campaign, and I will give you and Frizz yours. And I believe Nip has
I have mine.
Oh, did I give it to you?
Yeah.
Do you have mine?
Yeah, it's written in my sheet.
Okay. I see what it is. I'm looking at this. I see what it is.
I don't remember giving it to you.
You gave it to
Giving
me
what, to
like
who now?
before the continuous. I played Frizz in a one shot, and you gave it to me then.
Oh, did I say to keep it?
Yeah.
I don't remember what it is. PM it to me so I can. Oh, it's that one. Is it the one right? It's the one from 8.3.
From when?
August 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, I've got to head out. Dinner and all.
Okay.
Luckily, you didn't miss
We'll
much.
fill you in, I guess, on what happens. We're not going to be playing for that long because we're missing half the party.
Yeah.
It'll mostly be exposition, probably.
I don't know, man. This is like the 3 people here for his bones. Me.
Okay, Nymph,
We've all
a
been.
blacksmith walks up to you.
No, stay away. Stay away. I'm gonna. No, don't do that.
Okay. And a homeless man.
The blacksmith and homeless men are carrying beans.
It turns out it's actually a homeless blacksmith.
And he's gone.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to change my nickname.
You guys do see the people coming back. These are the people you're waiting for.
I walk over to them.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for them to like deal with their drakes first.
Okay. You guys see about 4 to 5 drakes on each pole they're carrying.
Yummy. Can I roll a doctor check to see how wounded they are?
The drakes?
No.
I'll do that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I'll do that too.
Abel, are you trained? 20? Okay. They're scratched up, but they're not hurt.
Okay.
Boris, they're fine.
Yeah,
It's cool.
you don't notice any fatal wounds. I mean, they were obviously scratched or bitten by the drakes. You can definitely see battle wounds, but nothing that would in any way be even remotely lethal.
Right.
Well, I'll walk up to them.
Okay.
And kind of wave at.
They ignore you.
I'm gonna walk up to one of them
Okay.
and say, "Hey, we've been me and my party here. We've been waiting for you. We have some
A
questions.
lot of
once
people have been
you're
waiting
done."
for us. We
Yeah,
finally
yeah.
brought some food.
Yep. Yeah, we're not really waiting on food or anything. We're just come. If you can, come over and meet us when you're
We're a
done
little busy right
distributing.
now. You see him look back at the drakes dragging on the ground.
Yeah. I was just saying, can you come see us when you're finished?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up to them.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask them, do you need help with the drakes? The drakes? Come on.
We're fine. You see them set the drakes on the ground next to a large fire pit. You see large roasting, what are they called? Spits?
I know what you mean.
Spits, yes.
Okay,
Something like that.
you see large roasting spits over the hole in the ground.
We've eaten today, I think.
Pretty sure.
That's on you guys to keep track of. If you say so, that's fine.
We ate today, remember, at Skullhorn?
Yeah.
Oh, breakfast.
Wait,
Right.
but it's,
And I had my servings of blood.
yeah, after freaking getting almost killed, easy, and almost killing you. Haha.
Okay. What do you guys do while they're preparing these drakes?
Is it clear, like, when they're gonna be ready, like, available?
You would assume while the drakes are physically cooking, because I mean, there's not much they can do while the drakes are cooking.
Okay.
I'm just
I'll
a little
just
bit.
hang near them until they're done doing
Okay.
whatever.
You notice them as they're preparing the drakes and sticking them on the spits. You notice them will glance at you guys every now and again as they're doing this.
I mean, I'm not surprised. You gotta wear a vampire and
Man with wings.
A winged elf.
yeah, so I'm not surprised, honestly.
Frizz, quick question:
Yeah,
what kind of
we're-
wings do you have?
They're
Oh, yeah,
like
that's it.
they're
Yeah, like seraph wings or
angel wings, but they're like stitched on.
oh,
Did you
dang.
kill an angel?
No, I just got like an illegal surgery to put wings on
Okay.
myself.
Yeah, that
Oh,
whatever
it
whatever
just
lore
looks
you
like-
want for yourself, backstory, that's fine. I was just curious as to
I'm
what
just
kind of
assuming-
wings, whether you had bat or angel or whatever else. Okay.
So I'm assuming they just look regular wings. So,
I mean, you could even say you're like a harpy where your arms are wings. Whatever you want to use as your flavor, but that's fine. Okay. Eventually, the men do finish. Uh, Gaul leans into you guys and begins talking, and he starts telling you about the armor that these men are wearing.
yeah.
What are you whispering? I'm not actually talking in character.
I know.
I'm just giving you gist of what he's saying.
I know. I know.
Okay, let me whisper it. And then I'll... Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, ASMR. Let's go.
I'll talk as quiet as possible so you guys can hear it.
Let's go.
Good. He begins telling you about the armor and the weapons these people are carrying could not be used to fight people. These men have specifically geared themselves to fight the Drakes with both their weaponry and their armor.
Don't really seem like what we're looking for. And
Are you trying to
I
make
mean,
Lord
Laura-
He
Laura
does
said
also tell you,
something-
though, that based on what he's heard about the town, even just going in to find a Drake to cook, you'd have to pass hundreds of Drakes.
So they're at least skilled fighters, and I mean, we could
Not just
get
that,
them.
they'd have to be stealthing into the city to not be caught by all the Drakes and immediately just bombarded.
Perfect. Our type
They'd
of
have to
people.
be essentially they have to be
Let's
assassinating
recruit
these
at
Drakes
least one.
without being caught. They're sneaking
I
into the
don't
city.
know if they're
Perfect.
gonna
At least one of them. That's what we
leave
need.
first. You
Abel's trying to
think
get
they're willing to leave?
I mean, I'm sure if we promise something in return, then at least one of them will come with us. You know.
You see the Drakes now on the spits, and one of the men is rotating it as as there is a fire cooking underneath it.
Are you trying to get us to stop this cooking? Because you're describing this cooking a lot. I'm kind of scared.
No, I'm just telling you. You guys were.
Yeah, that there's only two of them that we could really talk to
Yeah,
at the moment.
I'm trying to tell you right now. Yes, there are two available who are not physically doing something right now.
All right. Well, Frizz, you look better than me and yours here. No offense, of course, but why don't you go talk to one of them?
I think it's better if we all talk to them.
Sounds good, man. All right.
I feel like the chin thrust towards them,
Okay.
and then beckon over.
Okay. You notice them just leaning on a rock. The two people who are not physically doing something right now.
All right. Guess we'll walk over to them.
Okay.
You guys coming?
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
All right.
I walk to him.
Hey.
For a position I don't think you guys can pass up.
You are?
I'm Frizz. This is Abel and
Listen,
Boris.
no one's going
and,
to get more food than anyone else, okay? Everyone's going to get the same portions, okay? This food has to go through the entire camp, and we may not even have enough
Wait.
here to feed everyone.
We're not
We
looking
don't
for
want
food
your
at all.
food.
This is a more important than food for a night.
I don't see how whatever you're offering us is more important than these people's lives.
It ain't an
You see him
offering.
point to the entire camp.
Well,
It is
there's-
everyone's lives. It's not
Yeah.
just these people. It's the whole world.
What are you talking about?
well, we have our friend.
I gestured
Gaul,
to Gaul.
Yeah, he can tell you more about it.
You guys
We're
see
paying
Gaul kind of take off his cloak and throw it on the ground, revealing his golden breastplate over top a red tunic. The one of the men looks at him, and you see his eyes widen. Gaul immediately puts the cloak back on. Why are you guys here?
Well, we're looking for some people to help us out.
We want to
have
save the world.
we have a problem, a big problem, involving very high position that we need to get rid of because he could end everything, and that doesn't really work. And I don't think that bodes well for all of you. I mean, you guys like living. You like your friends, your family living too, right?
I have no family.
Alright. Sounds good. You like your friends living. Would you consider these people some sort
Boris,
of?
did you laugh in character?
No, that was my sociopathic self laughing.
Okay.
I have no soul. Please help. Ha ha.
All right. Well, I'm sure you don't want the world to end.
I'm not sure what you're asking of us.
Just to explain it to him, Gaul.
Yeah, I'd like Bill to explain it.
I mean, I can explain it.
I don't want you
Oh,
to
yeah.
explain it, Boris. I want Gaul to explain it because he knows what's going on the most.
I mean,
Gaul
I have
walks
good
up
grounding
and
in
begins
what's going on.
talking to the man and explains the entire situation from what happened in Iraq and how you guys saved him before going back to Skullhorn and finding out that what was taken, but also the fact that Skullhorn is now no more.
Oh, so you know what's happening now? We've got to speed.
What do you want from us though?
We need your help. You must be awfully skilled or stealthy people to sneak into a place like Cyrus, right?
I'd say yes. We are the most qualified to do this job.
We need someone to sneak into the king's castle and probably kill him or something.
Are you crazy? That is a suicide mission.
That's why we need the most skilled people.
Well, I mean, it's suicide either way. So
Well, what's your proposition
It's just-
here? So far, all I'm seeing is
Well-
me going to the king's castle, probably most likely
It's-
dying, and or being sent to the dungeon.
well,
Well, where do you
think
think
about it
we
this
can
way.
find someone better than you to do the job?
Probably in Imperial City, but assuming from what you guys have said, you're not welcome there.
It's not that we're not welcome there. It's just that we're not going to try to plot to kill someone as high up as
What's the proposition here? So far, all you've told me is that you want me to sneak into.
Well,
You get to
No,
save
you
the
said-
world, alright?
you get to save
That's
the
a
world.
proposition.
You won't die.
How do you
might-
know I won't die? What
you
you're
might
asking for me
I
is
mean-
to physically assassinate the king.
Listen up, man. You want everyone here to live, right? You want everyone to live.
Why do you
You're
think
okay
we?
with-
Why do you think we do this? And he points to the drakes on the spits.
Yeah, you want everyone here to live, right? Everyone here, including you, will be dead if we can't kill the king. So, I'd say this is most important right now.
Gaul chimes in and tells the man, "Listen, if you help us, we can help you on your next run to get enough food to last you while you're gone."
Yep.
For these people.
That sounds like a good deal to me. We can help you when we might be able to help you a little bit too and finish this, you know?
The man looks at you guys and then back at the Drake's cooking. And then back at you guys. And then back at the campsite, staring at all the hungry and starving people.
You want to save this campsite, right?
An entire cart full of Drakes. No less.
Not even a problem.
If you guys can manage to help us get an entire... In fact, no. If you guys can bring us an entire cart full of Drakes, we will help you.
Alright, well...
You guys put your lives on the line, and we'll put ours.
I say we start planning now, then.
I like to pull everyone into a huddle, including Gaul.
Okay.
How are we gonna do that? We're not as good as them. How are we gonna kill those Drakes?
Well, we're skilled enough. We can, if all of our party were here, maybe we could do that. You know, like that one guy, Scotty. That other guy, what's his face? Elias. Yeah, those two. Maybe those two. If we have them here, I'm sure they'll turn up eventually. I mean, they were in Skullhorn, so yeah.
You got any ideas, Gaul?
I'm just hard pressed to you guys. I've never fought a Drake in my life.
You think we could borrow a gear or something?
From who?
From
those
them guys.
Isn't like the lore karma card like able to be like used by the characters? Or is it just for players?
You can be used on anything if you're choosing.
No. I mean like the lore we gain from the karma cards. Can that be metagamed or?
Yes, it can.
Let we just go sack that place then.
Remember didn't I tell you guys that your characters retroactively gain any information? I thought I did. Your characters retroactively gain any information that I've given you. From the card. Otherwise, the card's kind of useless. It's not really a karma card at that point. It's just me giving you some lore.
Cool.
Yep.
Okay. Here's plan. We go to Fort Lennox. We steal gear from there. It's probably very immoral. But
why don't we go there? And yeah, that fort that you mentioned, Boris. Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, see plan. We sneak in there.
You guys want to steal.
Why can't we just borrow it?
That's what I'm saying. Why do we have to steal from a fort of highly trained individuals?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
I didn't say we'd steal from them.
Gaul looks down at his sword and begins drawing a little bit. Imagine if you tried stealing from the Knights Guild.
Okay,
I look down at my breastplate.
Gaul looks down at it, and then back at your face. And then down back at it, and then back at you. And he says, that's a little different. You didn't steal it.
They mean, okay, smart guy. What is your plan?
Yeah, what's your plan? Go.
Hey, Frizz, is your armor still magical, or did Bones take all the stuff out of it?
Hey, I didn't do that. That was Abel.
What? I didn't do anything. I think I got here after.
Yeah, I think Elias got.
Oh, it was Elias. Someone took all the stuff out of it.
Yeah, it's just a 2 defense breastplate.
Oh, that's right. It's just a breastplate. Okay.
All right then.
But that's smart.
Gaul looks at Bones. Well,
Boris.
Oh, his name isn't updated for me. You want?
No,
don't anything. I got it. There you go. No, I got it. Gaul looks at Boris. Wait, now I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I mean, I just asked what his plan was then.
Oh, Gaul looks at all of you guys and says, well, maybe we can work something out with the people in Fort Lennox?
Worst comes to worst, we steal. Easy.
Out of character, can drakes fly?
You want to perform a beast check?
Well, can I just, like, look at them?
I'd assume they
Oh,
could.
okay, yeah, I guess that's fair enough. That's fair. No, they have no wings. Roll because you're looking at them, roll beast check.
Oh, dang. I mean, they are pretty burnt.
Oh, jeez, okay. These, I'll just tell you everything you'd see. They are covered in scales. You feel like their hide would be very tough, very hard to pierce. You feel like AKA piercing damage would not do anything to them. You would need something to concuss their skin to bruise it or whatever. You notice
My foot.
I assume you would tell the party this, Frizz, everything I'm telling you?
Well, we're in the middle of a conversation right now. But, I guess.
Okay, Gaul points out that the people who got the drakes are all wielding clubs.
So, I can fly, but, every attack I have up there is not very effective against them, I think.
I can, like... I can do stuff. I can stun them if needed. I can...
Do I have, do you think, at the fort they have, some kind of arrow that can, or at the drakes?
Sorry, one more time?
You think they have some kind of arrow at the fort that can hurt the drakes?
You're asking Gaul, or you're asking the party in
I'm
general?
asking Gaul.
I know nothing about this fort, other than what you guys have told me.
Well, can we talk to those guys and ask them if they know anything about it?
I would assume so. They seem pretty willing to help us if we can help them.
Right, so let's do that. And I go over back to the guys and I say, is there any type of ranged weapon that can hurt the drakes?
As far as we know, we've never... All we know is that we've tried swords, and they just bounce off the skin, the hide. We did find, however, that they are fairly weak to, as you can see, and he lifts up his club. They're fairly prone to bruising.
Hammers.
Can I roll like a beast check to see if they're like weak to magic? Maybe.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Well, never mind.
You can't tell.
You know anything
We need
about
hammers.
about Fort Lennox? If they have any.
Other than their
things they
penguin
do?
mascot, not really.
Ha 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 ha! Lennox.
Tell you, no, we've seen a couple of the people from there in town, but we've never. Our main goal when entering the town is for food. I mean, that's the best food source we have right now to feed these people.
And you see them with clubs too when they're in the town.
We never seen them long enough to actually know what they use. That being said, though, we have stolen. He looks around kind of suspiciously. Some of their equipment.
Easy, we can do it then. There you go.
Another one rushes over and tells him to hush.
Well, now it's confirmed possible, at least.
Alright, well, we'll try and...
Well,
The guy
I mean,
leans in to whisper to you guys, I liberated him of his equipment.
Alright, we don't need details. You keep that to yourself.
Cool. We should do that too, guys.
Why don't we just go to camp?
Gaul
They have
whispers
many
to
places
Abel,
there.
"Please don't."
All right. Go. Can we do it later?
Let's not hurt these people at all. Let's not do that.
Don't worry, it's just a sneaky thing. We no hurt no. We just go in, steal things, go out. No harm to do.
I think we're gonna need some kind of bludgeoning weapon if we're gonna do it at all. I don't have anything like that. I don't really.
You see Gaul pick up his fist and close it and start inspecting it.
See, that's the thing. If I punch people, it's like hitting them with a feather or something. It's not gonna hurt the drakes much at all.
All right. Well, where do you suppose we go to get stuff to hurt the drakes?
Let's think about it overnight, right?
Quick note out of game. You guys are welcome to converse, which you guys already do, probably, outside of the game to strategize about what to do next time. And say that your characters have been doing the same. Because typically when we stop, it's because there was a fairly good stopping point where there would be time for you to be doing stuff.
For us to converse. Okay.
That instead, I wouldn't stop like, oh, you're in the middle of. Other than that one time you were in the middle of battle, that was the one exception.
Anyway, that's fair enough.
I say let's wait till tomorrow morning and we can and think on what we're gonna do overnight.
You guys see Gaul walk up to one of the men and start talking to them. One of the ones cooking, not one of the ones who were standing around.
I mean, just go around healing people again, I guess. Nothing better to do.
You guys see Gaul begin drawing his sword.
Okay, now there's something to do. Never mind.
Is he drawing it like he does sometimes, like just a little bit, or is he actually?
No, he's full on drawing it. He's not like pointing it out to someone. It's coming out of his sheath right now.
Can I roll a diplomatic check to calm the situation down? Because this
What's happening?
is very upsetting.
Gaul
is drawing.
Yeah, you just saw Gaul draw his sword.
I'm gonna swoop over there
Okay.
and put my wing between whatever guy Gaul is facing.
Okay.
Oh, Ryan, what's the trouble here?
Trouble. I was gonna cut off some of the hide so we can inspect it.
Oh, cool.
Right.
That's a smart idea, Gulls. Yeah.
Should never have doubted you. And I fold my
He
wing
looks
back.
at you and then down at the sword and then back at you. Did you think I was gonna attack them?
Well, no, of course not. I just from across over here, it looks sort of like it.
Don't you think they would have drawn their weapons too?
Gull, I think they thought you were going to attack.
I'm just gonna go.
I just walk away.
You guys see Gaul walk up to the to one of the drakes and begin slicing off a large hunk of the flesh. He brings
It was filled with.
He brings it back to you guys. It's physically steaming from the heat. He's carrying it on the sword.
I'm gonna try. Does he put it down?
No, he's still carrying it on the sword because it's steaming hot. It's too hot to touch.
Can you put that down on the floor or something?
Sure. He gently slides it off the sword onto the ground and then wipes the sword on the grass before sheathing it up.
I'm gonna try, like, stabbing it with an arrow.
Okay, going over the attack. You drive the arrow as hard as you can into it, and you notice the arrow just hit it. You hear a tink, like a tink, as it connects with the scales.
I'm gonna try using my boot blade and stomping on it.
I don't understand how does that work.
Use it.
The boot blade comes out of the toes.
Oh, it comes out of the. I didn't know it came out of the toes.
It comes out of the toes. Yeah.
I'm gonna kick it. I don't know what I was thinking. Originally I thought it came from the toes.
Yeah, it does. It's a.
I thought
I'm weird.
so. Wait, like stomping would be cooler. I don't know.
I don't think anything is gonna go through the...
Let me try. Gall draws his sword again, and you see him sit there for a second. His eyes are closed, and his sword begins to glow lightly. He stops and swings the sword full force at the hide, like just going as he swings it. You see it connect with the hide, and the hide just kind of flaps on the ground.
Well then.
Can I try something? Can I try one thing? Yes.
Go for it. I can't do anything.
I'm gonna try.
I was gonna use some magic on it, but alright.
Yeah, I'm using magic on it. So let me try that. Acid spray.
Alright.
Okay, what to do?
Applies 2 damage every turn.
Does it lower defense or anything?
It lowers defense by 2. Yes.
Okay, and it does it. So okay, and it does 2 damage every turn. Right. 2 damage every turn, and it lowers.
Why does love ail?
Okay, Boris, it's a spit, correct?
Don't hit me.
Okay, you be going.
It's actually a spray. It's a spray. My bad.
Okay,
So
well, regardless, you start gathering up all this acid in your mouth, and you get ready to spit it. As this happens, Gall looks up and he sees the wind blowing. You spit, and the wind just blows it right back in your face.
Come on.
Oh, Boris, that does not look good. Why don't I try? Why don't I try? I'm gonna use.
Boris, roll save ends.
Why can't I just freaking?
What's the
Come on.
What's the
12?
Keep going until you get it.
12. My God.
Okay. It's gonna last 2 minutes. For the next 2 minutes, you have this acid on your face, and you're not able to get it off.
Great, that's cool.
It's just melting into your fur. It burns.
That's fine. I'm just gonna cry then.
Gall looks at you, and then back at the wind, and then back at you. What was your plan?
Well, I'm still busy screaming.
Well, I think I'm gonna try what I'm gonna try using bat swarm on it.
What's that do?
It summons a swarm of bats that attack, dealing like I can't remember how much damage it does. I'll check.
Make sure you guys write this information down so you have access to it on the fly.
Oh, I had it written down. The problem was binge.
Yo, nice. Now I know that whenever I try to use acid spray on a Drake, wind comes by conveniently, killing me. It's great. Love it.
That's your passive.
That's my closet skeleton. That's cool. Very specific.
The god of wind just hates you.
Alright. So
every time you pissed him off at some point. Every time you go to spit, he just makes the wind blow right in your face. You can't get around it.
Summons a swarm of bats that deals 4 damage every round and heals you for 1 HP.
Okay, yeah, they're not a it's a magical. They're not physical bats.
Sounds good. They're still gonna eat that.
Yeah, go and roll for it.
19.
Of course, 19.
You throw your hand out and you see these black amorphous blobs start flying off of your hand and then shooting at the. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, BRB.
My God, I just want to figure out acid spray will work.
I'm pretty sure it will work. I think it was just because you rolled a crit fail.
I know.
You know
Freaking why is the god wouldn't hate me? I just want to be a Healy boy who can spit acid. That's all I want. But I can't even spit acid. That's like part of me. I'm so unlucky, I swear. Like, I fail every history check and any freaking check similar to that. I can't spit properly without dying. I'm probably insane. My character's probably insane. I just can't catch a break. I really can't. I'm just so unlucky. I'm laughing because I'm in pain. Literally, because my face currently has acid on it. I'm not annoyed by that. Freaking like.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to go do something. Okay. Where were we? Oh, the bats.
Yep.
You throw your hand out and you see these amorphous blobs start breaking off your hand and flying at the thing and begin kind of like shooting at it and backing up, like pecking almost. They don't exactly look like bats. They're blobs that make a flying motion. They sit there pecking at the thing and you see it being torn to shreds.
Perfect. I think I know what we can use to kill
When I
the
say torn to
tricks.
shreds, I don't mean like literally like there's being torn. I mean like you can see scales flying off and stuff.
Perfect. I'll take care of the drakes.
I mean, I could potentially do that, but not one.
How many times can you do it every day?
Well, it takes 3 so and 10 mana, and I can only do it about once a day. So
That's
Kinda wish I.
maybe one Drake.
This is not enough to fill a card.
I say we just come back once every day before the world ends. The world will probably end before that, but it's good, you know.
Gaul looks at you and says, "Hold on, doesn't anyone else know magic?"
I got something,
I
but
know
it's not
more
exactly something we can test on the scales here.
I do,
can
but my
use-
face is burning off.
Let me
I
try.
could use here, Gaul. Let me. I
Gaul
have
puts
one
his
more
hand up to
spell.
the thing. You see it glow before it just blasts light at the thing, and the kickback just knocks his hand way up into the air, and you see it make a small crater in the ground with the pelt still in it.
Okay. Well,
Is the acid gone? Can I?
It's been
just
2
now?
minutes. You're fine.
All right,
All
I'm
right,
gonna
well-
run up to this thing angrily. Zombie, could you don't?
Zombie
Okay.
runs up, draws an axe, and swings it as hard as he can at the thing, ricocheting, knocking him in the head and killing him.
Can I try acid spray on this thing again? I'm
ahead.
just really angry. I just want to spit on it.
Do the effects stack or no?
Like it's spit. No,
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
No, it does, because you can keep doing it and it keeps stacking, but unless it specifically says it stacks, it does not.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it stacks. I think.
Read it and see. It'll tell you specifically whether or not it stacks.
All right, it doesn't stack.
Okay. Okay. You shoot the acid and you see it kind of bubble on the skin, and it begins. You see the scales kind of slowly bending under the bubbles.
Well, there it is. Acid spray will work. It's great. So, it's nice.
all right. I'll try one more thing on
Okay.
it too, just
Go
to
ahead,
be
go
sure.
ahead.
All right. I'm gonna try using. Oh wait, I can't do that. Here. All right. I'm gonna.
Gaul
Is
looks at
the-
you and says, I think anything other than using a sharp weapon will work.
Oh, okay. Well, 'cause I was
Problem is
not
my
using
sharp
magic.
weapons are my main source of attacking.
Well, I mean,
Well, you can
he looks
learn
down at his
Eldritch
sword.
magic.
Gaul looks down at his sword in his sheath and looks back at you. You're not the only one.
Well, Gaul, Frizz, I suggest both of you study up.
We
I
haven't got
have
time
here
to study up.
I have here a book on Eldritch magic. Why don't both of you look into it? See if you can learn at least one spell. Oh, like one spell, and you should be good. As long as it's anything that can
Gaul
do
puts his
damage.
hand up and it begins glowing, and he puts it back down. I know magic. I was trained to fight
Alright, then.
demons.
Well, Gaul, maybe you should have said that, huh? Would have made it a bit easier, huh?
I assume that was pretty evident by our talks that we have had about me being specifically trained to fight demons. I believe that was one of the first things we talked about.
Hey, will you pull your curtains, please? Because the whole neighborhood can see into your room.
Okay.
Thanks. That's what we have blinds for, too. You could put the blinds down. But I'm not sure why you don't like the blinds anymore, but whatevs.
Whistling, do 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 do.
Huh?
Do do do.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Panic.
So, what are we talking about here?
I think blinds being pulled up.
Okay.
Something about
Something about blinds? Yeah, sounds good.
that.
We're gonna stop right here. Actually, it seems like a good
I don't know
spot.
how I heard that. I had
Um,
push to talk on.
Who wants the pelt? Who would pick it up? If not, we'll sleep.
Oh, I was planning on picking up the pelt and then using fire stuff on it.
I mean, it has acid on it right now, so I don't know how good it is.
I'll take the pelt
The
when
pelt is
it's
pretty okay.
done
Take the
bubbling.
pelt. The pelt is a level 1 nature. Make sure you specifically state that it is beaten. It's weakened Drake pelt. Note that.
Well, I'm glad I know that it's level 1 nature, because that influences my choices for making Abel part Chaincaster.
Okay. Thank you for anyone who's listening live on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. This is the Friday Continuous. I know not much happened, but half the party wasn't here, so hopefully next time I'll actually get to do something. Special thank you to Zombie, our first patron, and I hope to see you guys next time.